Alright, this is a review of comparing fractions. And for those of you who were not here the past 2 days or were not paying attention, comparing fractions is thinking about which fraction is bigger and which fraction is smaller. Alright, so let's take a look. So right here we have two fraction bars, 1 and 2. And what we're asking is to think about which of these fraction bars is bigger. Now the easy thing to do would be to take this whole fraction bar, wherever this is, and this fraction bar and stack it on top of each other. But we can't really do that unless we cut this up off the screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw our own fraction bars to represent it. So let's take a look at this fraction bar right here. Okay, what does fraction is represented here? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's our denominator, 6. And our numerator is 2 because there's 2 pieces shaded. So this fraction is 2 over 6. Let's take a look at this one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 total parts, so our denominator is 4, and 2 pieces are shaded. So this fraction is 2 over 4. So the two fractions we are now comparing, I'm going to do this in a different color, is 2 sixths compared to 2 fourths. And we're thinking which one is bigger. So let's make sure that our wholes are the same size. So let's go ahead and draw a big fraction bar. You can go ahead and do this on a paper along with me. And I'm going to split this fraction bar all the way down the middle, long ways down. The top fraction bar I'm going to do is 2 sixths, and the bottom is 2 fourths. I can do it in any order, it really doesn't matter. Alright, so let's split the fraction bar into sixths. And what I know about sixths is that it's an even number. So first I'm going to split it down the middle. Now I have 1, 2 equal pieces. That wasn't perfect, was it? Let me erase that. Try that again. Okay. I'm going to split it again down the middle. That's a little bit better. And now I'm going to split each each half into 3 equal parts. This half I'm going to split also into 3 equal parts. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many should I shade in? Well, that's obvious. It's 2 because that's what our numerator is telling us. 1, 2. Alright, let's take a look at our bottom fraction bar. It says 2 over 4. So we know that our fraction bar needs to be split into 4 equal pieces. That's our denominator. So once again, 4 is an even number, so we split it down the middle. And this time, we're going to split each half, so this is a half, each half in half. So let's do that. So I'm going to split this half in half, just right about here. I'm going to split this half in half, right about here. And now I'm going to shade in 2 of those pieces. 1, 2. And now I need to think to myself, the question I'm asking is, which of these fractions is bigger? Is 2 over 6 bigger, or is 2 over 4 bigger? And I think it's pretty clear to see right here that 2 over 4 is bigger than 2 over 6. So I would make the alligator eating the 2 over 4. Remember, the alligator always eats the bigger number, or in this case, a fraction. Let's take a look at another slide. What I want you to do first is figure out what fraction is represented in each of these situations. Then I want you to draw a fraction bar, and I'm going to model it for you right here. I'm going to have you draw a fraction bar and decide which fraction is bigger. Which fraction is bigger? So I want you to pause this video, figure out what fraction is represented in this picture and in this picture, and then decide which is bigger. Get to work. Alright, we're back. So let's see if you were correct. Let's take a look at this first fraction. This first fraction bar, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Alright, so our denominator is 4, and only 1 piece is shaded, so this is 1 over 4. In our second fraction bar, 1, 2, 3 pieces in total, and 1 is shaded, so 1 out of 3. So our two fractions are 1 fourth and 1 third. 1 fourth and 1 third. So let's see which fraction is the big alligator one. Alright, so let's split the top fraction bar into fourths. 4 is an even number, half, and each half into fourths. How many pieces should I shade in? Well, it's pretty obvious, only 1. Okay. Now, 3 is a little bit tricky. 3 is not an even number, obviously. So this one you kind of had to eyeball, okay? So you had to eyeball, okay, right about here, and these pieces look relatively equal. So now I'm going to shade in 1 out of 3, 1 out of those 3 pieces. And you can see marginally, it is 1/3 is just a little bit bigger, just marginally bigger than 1/4. So we can say that 1/3 is bigger than 1/4. Check your work. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at another example. So here we have 2/8 and we have 6/8. So it's your job using a fraction bar to compare these fractions. Which of these two fractions is bigger? Is it 2/8 or 6/8? Go ahead and take out a piece of paper and get this done. Good luck. All right, let's see if you were correct. So we have 2 out of 8 and 6 out of 8. So this is pretty easy. We can split 8 is an even number, so we can split it right down the middle. And then now we split each half into fourths. But we're not done yet because we need eighths. So we can split each fourth in half to get eighths. Let me check if I have 8 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And before I do 6 out of 8, I'm just going to copy it onto the bottom because the denominators right here, the 8, are the same. So all I have to do is copy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy as that. So let's start with 2 out of 8. How many pieces do I need to shade? Just 2. 1, 2. And now how many pieces do I need to shade for 6 out of 8? Well, just 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's becoming pretty clear now. 6 out of 8, this huge piece of the whole, is far bigger than 2 out of 8. So our big alligator mouth will be eating 6 out of 8. Go ahead and check your work. All right, we have 3 more examples for you to take a look at. Number 1, 3/8 compared to 2/4. Which one is greater? Number 2, 1/3 compared to 2/3. Which one of those is greater? And number 3, 1/2 compared to 1/8. Which one of those is greater? So as you solve these, you need to be using your fraction bars. Go ahead and make sure your bars are very much even. Good luck.